Okay. I'm sharing the screen. Everybody has to look at the screen first. Don't do anything as of now. Okay? I will give you time to perform the task. All right? So the first thing is just look what I am doing. Okay? And keep your cameras on so that it's better for me to interact with you guys. Okay? So, yes. So this is how the interface is. When you open the 3D Close software, you will get this kind of interface. All right. And here we have two important windows. This window is for the 3D window, and this window is called as 2D window. Okay. And we have related tools for the 3D window on the left side. We have related tools for the 2D window on the right side. Okay. Next, we have 5 tabs. That is 1. Okay. This is the first tab, that is library tab, history tab, modular configure tab. We have object browser tab, and there is a property editor tab. These are the 5 important tabs which is on the right side. You can open the tab by just clicking on this, and you can close it by clicking on the arrow on the left side. Okay. Just click on this if you want to open the history panel, and you can click on this arrow to again close that panel. Okay. Similarly, we have object browser, and you can close this. We have property editor. We are going to close this. Okay. So these are the 5 important panels which we are going to use it again and again when we are editing all the patterns and everything. Okay. So similar like other applications, here also we are having different menu bars on the top. So this is the main application. Here we have different types of menus on the top. Okay. The first thing what you people have to do is you need to change your settings. Okay. You need to go to settings, user settings, and here we have view controls. Keep the view controls. Here you can see there is a regular mouse option. You can click on this. By default for you guys, it can be in the magic mouse or it can be in the user presets. You need to change it to regular mouse. Okay. And then close the panel. Okay. Everybody do this right away. You need to go to settings, user settings. In the view controls, keep it as regular mouse, so that your mouse works like a regular with the left button, right button, and the center. It will work in all the 3 options when you keep it as regular mouse. If you don't keep it as regular mouse, it will not work proper the way I am doing it. Okay. So do the changes. Let me know once you have done the changes.
Yeah, I'm done.
Done? All of the changes. This is very important change. Everybody has to do that.
Sorry, hello. Hi. Ma'am, can you tell me again?
Yeah, sure. See, can you see the settings menu on the top?
Yes.
Go to user settings.
Hmm.
In the view controls, select the view controls option here, and then keep regular mouse option.
Okay.
And close the panel.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now everybody look at my screen. Now don't get confused in my interface. If you look at my interface, I have some different menus on the top, on the right side. Okay. I'm using Mac. Okay. I have my MacBook Pro and I'm using my Mac machine. So inside the software application, nothing is different. Okay. So you will find the same kind of settings what I am having it. So you will not face any kind of problem, even if I'm using Windows or even if I'm using MacBook Pro. Okay. Because application inside is same for both. Now, the only thing is For the Mac users, the people who are using Mac users, like I think Anmol is using Mac, yes? So the people who are using Mac, the only difference between Mac and Windows is when I say control, okay? For all the Window users, it is control. But for the Mac users, it is command, okay? I'm going to always say control, control, control for the people when I'm using control, because I can see all the students, mostly all the students are Window users here. Okay, only Anmol is Mac user here. Baki rest, everybody is Window user. So I'm going to say control. But Anmol, for you, when I say control, for you it is command key. Okay? There is one more difference. When I say alt, okay? So for the Mac people, it is option. Okay, rest everything is same. Instead of control, it is command for you, Anmol. And for instead of all, it is option for you. Just remember these two things. Baki rest everything is same for Windows and Mac users. All right? Okay. Is it clear, Anmol, for you? Yeah?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You can mute yourself. Now, the second important thing is we need to make two important folders. Okay. Everybody look at my screen. Don't do anything. I'll give you time to do it. Okay. So just make one folder first into your into your D drive. Open your D drive and make one folder. I'll just show you how to do the folders. Okay. Okay. I'm using my documents folder. You can take your D drive, right click and click on new folder. Okay. You can write your name. I'm writing here as my name. You can make a folder like this. Okay. Make a folder like this for yourself. And then right click and make two folders. Okay. One is going to be your 3D projects, one folder. And another folder is going to be 3D garments. Okay. So we have one folder only for all the 3D assignments, what we will be doing it in the entire course. Okay. And inside this, all the 3D project files, we are going to save it here. And all the 3D garments, separate garments, we are going to create and we are going to save it here. Okay, make this folder, everybody. Make your name folder, 3D CLO assignments, and inside that, make 3D project folder and make 3D garment folder. Make two folders inside the main folder. You can decide wherever you want to place it, whether it's on, don't put the folder, don't make the folder on the desktop. Otherwise, your machine will get slow. Never keep files on the desktop. Either use it on D drive or whatever drive you want to save all your files. Just let me know once you have done till here. Everybody done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So now everybody concentrate on my screen. You all have made the two folders. We need to attach those two folders here on our library. Okay, I'm going to show you how to attach it. Everybody concentrate. Don't do anything now, just concentrate. Click on the library button. Okay. You can see avatar, garment, anchor, fabric, hardware. And for me, there are some more. Okay. You might people not be having these extra things because I have added this later on. Okay. On my machine. Okay. I'm going to give you some of the important assets for you people also later on, like as we go on more ahead with the sessions. Okay. But right now, you can see this panel and there is one plus icon here. Okay. Click on the plus icon and select the folder which you have created. Okay. Just go to your drive wherever you have saved the folder. Double click on that and you have to select 3D garments ka folder and open it. Okay. You will get 3D garment folder here. Again, click on the plus icon. Go to that same folder again, this one, and select 3D project folder. Okay. And you will get 3D project folder here. So you're going to save all your files as garments in this folder and again, all the projects in this folder. I already have many folders on my machine because I've already created. So if you see my work here, CLO garments, there are so many garments which I have already created here. And there are so many CLO projects which are already created here. This is the complete project work and this is only the garment without the croquis. So we are also going to do the same thing for all our assignments there. Okay. Everybody do this. Attach the folder. You should have 3D garments and you should have 3D project folder here in the library. Do it right away. Done. You just need to attach. तलया हो गया? तलया, रीचा, श्रुति.
Yes. मैम मेरा ऐप ही बंद हो गया.
Oh, oh, okay, okay. Aparna, Pranita, Shruti, Anmol, done? Done till here?
Done.
Okay.
मैम ऐप के साथ ही इशू आ रहा है, मे बी बाद में ट्राई करती हूँ.
ऐप के साथ इश्यू आ रहा है?
हाँ जी.
क्यों, क्या प्रॉब्लम दिखा रहा है?
एक्चुअली मेन्यू बार वैसे शो ही नहीं कर रहा है एंड पता नहीं ऑटोमेटिकली क्लोज हो रहा है.
क्लोज हो रहा है?
मेरा भी वही हो रहा है मैम.
किसका हो रहा है वैसे?
हाँ.
चलिए,
हम्म.
क्लोज हो रहा है?
हाँ.
ओके. ओके, अब अभी के लिए आप देख लो. ओके, अभी के लिए देख लो आप. आई थिंक यू डिड यू kept the internet on while installing the software.
नो मैम.
कि इंटरनेट ऑन रख के सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल करोगे तो वो बंद हो जाएगा बार बार.
नहीं, ऑफ किया था.
नहीं, ऑफ किए थे.
ओके. रानी, आर यू फेसिंग द सेम प्रॉब्लम? रानी?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, I have done that.
You're not facing any problem, right? Okay, no worries. अगर आप लोग फिर से एक दो बार ट्राई कर लेना, अपर्णा एंड सलेया, अगर फिर से कुछ बंद होता है तो हम क्या करेंगे? आफ्टर द क्लास गेट्स ओवर वी विल अनइंस्टॉल एंड इंस्टॉल इट अगेन. ओके, ठीक है? नो वरीज, कुछ नहीं
यस मैम.
प्रॉब्लम. ऑलराइट. So now everybody's attention on my screen. Everybody look at my screen. Okay. So now we have done the settings here for the mouse and we have attached the two folders in the library. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what is actually the 3D window and 2D window is. Okay. I'll just open one of the project. I'll open an avatar first. Okay. So you can see an avatar in the 3D window and there is no avatar in the 2D window, okay? So this is 3D window. You can see the complete view, like you can see the top view, you can see the bottom view, you can see all the angle, okay? That is why it is called as 3D window. But when we look at the 2D window, we can see only flat, like we can see only the length and we can see the width, but we can't see all the angle, like all the 360 degrees. That is why it is called as 2D window, okay? Now, there are some settings you need to remember when you're using the 2D window and 3D window. That is, there are three important settings in the mouse, why we are using this mouse, okay? So, one is zooming in and zooming out. Now, this zoom in and zoom out, I'm doing with the middle button. Can you see this middle button, the scroll button? Okay, you just need to scroll it up and down. It will work like this. Okay, this is for zooming in and zoom out. The same thing you can do it for the 2D window also. Zoom in and zoom out. We are going to use this a lot when you are working with the patterns and everything. Okay. The next command is right click and you can rotate it. Okay, right click your mouse and click and just rotate it. Okay, you can see all the 360-degree thing, okay? But this feature, we can't use it on the 2D window because this is not a 360-degree. This is only the 2D pattern window, okay? Now, the another thing is using your middle button again, you can click and hold, and you can pan it like this. Okay, same thing you can do with yours. So this is panning. This is zoom in and zoom out. And this is rotating in the 3D window. Okay, three important features while using the mouse: zoom in, zoom out, rotation, and panning. Okay, everybody try this. All the three options: rotation with the right click, zoom in and zoom out, and panning. Everybody try this. Can we rotate in 2D window? Can we rotate in 2D window? कर सकते कि नहीं कर सकते?
No, ma'am.
No? What about others?
No. No, ma'am.
Rani is saying no. Yes, you can't rotate here. How to do zoom in and zoom out? Who is going to tell me? How to do zoom in and zoom out? Zoom in and zoom out.
Hello.
Ma'am, by rotating the wheel.
Scrolling the middle button.
Rotating is scrolling. Se.
Scrolling, ma'am,
Up and down.
scrolling.
Yes. Scroll up and down just to zoom in and zoom out. Okay. Rotating के लिए क्या है? How to rotate it? How to do this?
Right. Hold and rotate.
Right click and rotate it. Okay. Right click and just move. You can rotate it.
Hold and
Yes. And how to do panning? Panning कैसे करना है?
and hold the scroll button and pan.
Hold the scroll button and pan. Very good. रानी म्यूट कर लो. Okay. Anmol, you can mute yourself. Yes. All right. Now I'm opening another avatar with the dress, okay, with the garment. So I'll go to my project folder and I'm just opening this one. This is my just project, okay? Now what can you see in the 3D window? 3D window में क्या दिख रहा है? What can you see? Yes, Rani?
It's a complete dress.
Ma'am,
As a
complete
costume.
dress,
Yes. So
stitched
what?
garment.
Yes. So you can see a model, 3D model, along with the dress and a complete dress, and you can see the entire complete dress from all the angles. Okay, that is a 3D garment. You can see this is called as 3D garment. Okay, and here in the 2D window, you can see there is one gray color ka shadow. That is the model, which is the shadow of the model here, or the avatar. Okay, and you can see the garment here in the pattern form. That is in the 2D style form. So in the 2D window itself, you can see the same garment in a pattern form. And in the 3D window, you can see as like a complete garment, which is draped on the 3D croquis. Okay. And the same thing, you can apply all the features here. And you can see this. I've just hided the model here now. Okay. This I'm doing by using Shift and A. You need to press Shift and A key to just hide the model and check the garment. Okay. From all the sides, even from inside, you can check the garment. Okay. Shift and A is again to get the garment, the model back, just to see with the model. Now in this, we have just added the patterns and nothing we have done in this. And we have not done the detailing in this, like adding the fabrics or any trim works or any lace work or something like that. We have not added anything in this. Okay, just only the garment pattern has been created. Okay, now everybody is going to open the avatar now. Okay, how to open the avatar? Just go to the library. Okay, double click on the avatar. You need to double click, otherwise it will not open. If you just click, it will not open. You need to double click on the avatar tab. Go to the female. You have female, kid, and male. Okay, go to the female, and you are going to open this nude one. Okay, it's not a nude, it has a garments, but you need to open this. Now in this, there is only one avatar, but I'm going to give you in this course, I'm going to give you all my assets like these ones. Okay, this is 3D assets folder. And here, if you see this, there is female, kid, male, and there are many more croquis like these ones with different skin tones and different. The nude one is also there. Like if you want to make any deep garments like deep neck, then you don't want undergarments to be seen, then you have the nude ones also. So I'm going to give everything, all these my assets in the later session. Okay, so right now, just go to your avatar. This is the default one which has come with the CLO software, and double click on this, click on open, say okay. Just open this, everybody.
Hello.
Just open this.
Last one on. Hello.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in my avatar is not showing the figure of
Sorry?
figure is not available in my software.
Anmol, are you speaking?
Yes.
Okay. Can you share your screen and show me?
Yeah. Just a second. Avatar this is and the female.
I can't see your screen clearly. Are you not using Zoom from
I'm
the
using
laptop?
Zoom, but it's from mobile. I connected from mobile.
Okay. Just double click on the avatar, no? Double click on the avatar. Show me. Yeah, now go to female. Double click on the female. Yeah, now scroll it down.
Okay. Yeah, it's there.
Double click on it.
Yeah.
Okay, now share it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now everybody look at the screen. We are going to start. How many? I just want to know before we start doing with the patterns and everything. I just want to know how many people know Illustrator or Photoshop. How many people know it?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I know.
Shruti knows it. Rani knows
I
it.
know.
Okay. Who
Me
doesn't?
also.
Who
I
does?
use Photoshop.
Okay. Who doesn't know?
Actually, I don't know like very well. So
Very well. Do you know how to work with pen tool?
yeah, I
Pen
know.
tool? Yeah. Very
Yeah.
good. Okay. So we are going to use the same kind of techniques here also to create a pattern. Okay. But I'm just considering like you don't know anything in Photoshop and Illustrator, and I'm going to teach you from the scratch itself. So not to worry, even if you don't know Photoshop or Illustrator. Okay. So, okay. So here in the 2D window, we need to start making the patterns now. Okay. So I'm going to take this tool, polygonal tool. Okay. Polygonal tool is used for creating fabrics. We are going to create fabrics for creating patterns there. Okay. Then there is a rectangle tool. There is an ellipse tool. So rectangle tool is just, you need to just click and drag to create a rectangle. Okay. And if you want to create a square, you can press Shift key and you can create a square. Okay. This is same like Illustrator and Photoshop. Just click and drag. And if you want to create a square, press Shift key and click and drag. Okay. There is another tool here that is ellipse. You can click and drag to create oval shapes. And if you press Shift key, you will get a perfect circle. Okay. Now there is another tool, like if you want to draw your own shapes, which is not a circle or a rectangle. Okay. Then you can go with the polygon tool. This one, sorry. This one, polygon tool, the shortcut is H. Okay. And you can create whatever the shape you want to create. Okay. Just click, 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 and click to create any kind of shape. If you want to create curves, it's going to be click and drag like this. Click and drag. Click, drag. Click, drag, and you can close the shape. Okay. Now, everybody knows this, how to do it, right? Everybody's clear with this much? With the rectangle, you can create rectangle tool, rectangle shapes and square shapes. With the circle, you can create oval shapes and a perfect circle. With the polygon tool, you can create any kind of random shapes like this. This much is clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, to move the fabric, basically this is called as pattern. Okay. So to move the pattern, we are going to use this tool, the first tool, that is transform pattern tool. With this tool, you can click and you can move the fabric. Okay. You can move the fabric, you can move the pattern, you can scale the pattern. Okay. You can make it small, you can make it big by using the first tool, that is transform pattern tool. Okay. Now, if we want to edit the shape also, we are going to turn this option. See this? The second tool, which is below the transform pattern tool, here we have another option, that is edit pattern. And the shortcut for edit pattern is Z. Okay. With the Z option, you can click on the point and you can move the point. Click on the point and you can move the point. Okay. Now, which tool is used for moving the pattern? Which tool? Which tool is used for moving the pattern? Everybody.
Transform
Transform.
pattern tool.
What is the shortcut for transform pattern? Remembers everybody? Anybody remembers it?
A.
A. Very good. So just use A and you can select it and you can just select it and you can move the pattern. Okay. Now, which tool is used for editing the pattern? Which tool?
The second.
What is the name of the tool? Edit pattern?
Edit pattern.
Yes. Now, what is the shortcut for that?
Z.
Z.
Z. So use Z, click on the point and you can move the point. Click on the point and you can move the point. Okay.
Okay.
Click on the point and you can move the point. You can move the handles also. You can see the handles when you click on the point, you can see the handles. and you can move the handles. Okay. Now, when I'm trying to move the handle, can you see both the handles are moving together? Yeah. What if I just want to move only one handle at a time? I don't want this handle to move. I want the shape the way it is. I don't want to move, change this shape. I just want to change the shape of only this one. So how are you going to use it? Anybody?
Alt.
Very. Who said that? Shruti. Yes, you need to press Alt, and the people who are using Mac, it is option for you. Okay. Use Alt option and just drag it so that only this handle moves at a time. See? Okay. I clicked on it. I got the two handles. If I just want to move only this handle, use Alt key or option key and you can move it. Clear with this much, everybody? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the shortcut for polygon?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the shortcut for
H.
polygon tool? H. Very good. With the H, you can create patterns quickly. Okay. What is the shortcut for selection? Pattern selection. Shortcut.
A.
A. And what is the shortcut for editing pattern?
Z.
Very good. And what is the shortcut for moving only one handle at a time?
By pressing
Option key or Alt key. Okay? Yes. Now, the next is in the same panel, if you click and hold, okay, if you click and hold here, you can see more palettes, more sub options there. Okay, there are more sub options in the same tool. So the next is edit curvature tool. That is, you can see edit curvature. Curvature starts from C. So remember the shortcut as C. Edit curvature, C is the shortcut. Now what is edit curvature tool does? Wherever there is straight line, you can click on that line and you can convert that into a curved line like this. See, it's so easy to convert any straight line to a curved line by using this tool. That is edit curvature tool. Okay. The next tool is edit curve point tool. Edit curve point tool. Now what this does is, wherever there is a curve, okay, you can click and drag to increase the depth of the curve. Can you see the measurements coming around there? You can increase the depth of the curve by using this tool, that is edit curve. This one, the edit curve point tool. So this, wherever there is curve, you can just click and drag and you can specify the measurements there, like whatever the measurement you can see there, and you can move the point in that particular measurement once. Okay, that is the thing which does by edit curve point tool. Now there is one more tool, smooth curve tool. Now smooth curve tool is to make any corner point curve point like this. You click and drag it inwards and you can convert a corner point to a smooth curve here. If you see this, this is a corner point, just drag it inside and you can convert that corner point to a smooth point. Okay, click on the point and sorry. If something goes wrong like this, just press escape to come out from that tool. Okay. Click on it and then drag it to convert a corner point to a smooth point. Okay, that is the smooth curve. There is no shortcut for this one. Okay. Now, add point and split line tool. That is for the X option, that the shortcut is X. Now, this is like if you want to add one point here, you can just go with that tool and you can click and you can make a point there. Just click and you can add one point. Basically, you're splitting that line there by just adding one point. After adding a point, you can use the Z pattern tool and you can move that point and you can do the changes. Okay. So this is very simple, like to add a point and to edit the point with this tool. And by using the edit curvature tool, you can use for selecting the curve, like any straight line, you can convert that into a curve. Okay. Now everybody is going to try this. All the tools you're going to try. I have not taught this tool. This is for just transforming the point. We don't need this as of now. Just try edit pattern, edit curve point, edit curvature, smooth curve, and add point. Remember the shortcut keys. Okay, everybody try this. First, just make a pattern. Okay, use your edge tool, that is polygon tool, and try to make a pattern. Any pattern as of now. There is no like you need to make any shape. You can just make something random shape with straight lines and curved lines like this. And then try to edit the points now. Okay, edit the point with Z. You can just click and you can edit the points. Now say if you want to edit this line, like this is a straight line, you want to convert that into a curved line, which tool you're going to use? If I want to convert this into a smooth line, curved line, which tool I'm going to use? Which tool? I'm going to use edit.
Edit curve point.
Yes, edit curvature edit curvature tool. Okay. So with this, you can convert any straight line to a curved line. Okay. Now suppose if I want to add one point here, which tool?
Add point X.
Yes, shortcut is X. So press S and click on this. And you got a point. Now if I want to move this point out, which tool? I can't move with the same tool. See, I want to move this point till here. Which tool? Which tool?
Mm. Edit pattern.
Edit
Z.
pattern, yes, Z. Select Z and you can move the point. I want to convert this line into a curved line, into a smooth curved line like this. Which tool?
C.
C, very good. Curvature tool, yes. Yeah, I want to add one point here. Which tool?
Add point X.
Shortcut, X. Move tool. I want to move this point out.
Z. Edit pattern.
Yes, you need to remember the shortcuts now. Okay, I want to move this point out. Okay, now tell me. Now this is a corner point, right? I want to convert this into a corner, round corner like this. Which tool I can use it?
Smooth. No shortcut.
There is no shortcut, but we have to go to this tool, click and make it to a curve. Clear with this, everybody? All of you? Will you try quickly? Try quickly. Just make a random pattern and try all the editing options. Okay. Rani, you're doing it?
Yes, ma'am.
Vivo 1919 किसका है? Who is Vivo 1919? Hmm? Shraddha, okay. Change your name, no Shraddha. I can't see your name. Zoom में है ना? Just change your name. Make it to Shraddha. Okay. Okay, everybody done till here?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, can we start with next? Anybody has any doubts? Anmol, Aparna, Rachita, Rani, Saleya. Any doubts so far?
No, ma'am.
No, not.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo, let's do next now. If I want to delete this pattern, I need to first select it with the A option, that is the select pattern tool, select it and delete it. Okay. So now we are going to make our first garment. Okay. So I'm going to show you everybody's attention on my screen. You don't do anything as of now. Okay. Just look at my screen. Okay. Now I'm going to select this 2D pattern window and you can see the croquis is there and we can see the like a template kind of thing, like a dark shadow kind of thing. So we have the proper measurements also, like from where we can start making the garment and till where we want the garment to be seen. Like if I want to make a crop top, then I know where I need to stop, how much length I have to keep. So we can see the croquis as it is in the 2D pattern window. Okay. So taking this kind of template help, we are going to create patterns now. Okay. So I'm using my polygonal tool, that is H, to start with the polygonal tool. And I'm making a sleeveless top. I'm not making sleeves now, as of now. So sleeveless top bana rahe hain, okay? So this is going to be my center pattern, okay, center line. And I'm just going to create only one side pattern now, okay? So just click, 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 and click. This is just one side part which I have done. I have not done any editing. If you want to slightly do modification in the pattern, we can still do it. As of now, just use the straight lines, just click, 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 okay? And this is only one side garment which I have done. Now for the technical flat drawings, when you do the technical flat drawings in Illustrator, we just follow only 2D pattern, like 2D, like with length and width, we just follow only that much, okay? But when we are doing the 3D garments, we need to see the front side and the back side also, okay? So when you do technical flat drawings like 2D, we just do only one side this, and then we create only the left side part, and we are done with that. But here, we are going to do the front part and the back side part. Okay, front and back, both we do it at the same time. Then we just take a copy of this on the other side to create a complete garment. This is the thing we are going to follow for all the garments. Okay, so I've done this basic pattern. Now I want to do some slightly modifications. I want to move this point slightly here. So I'm using my Z, that is to select the point, and you can move the point. Okay, I want to make this line as a curve. So I'm using my C and making this slightly, giving a deeper curve like this. Okay, and here also I'm using C and slightly giving a nice shape here. Here also. Okay, so I just did some, I want to make it little, yeah, like this. Okay, and we can move the hands. So this is the first part what we have done. Just created the front part of the pattern. Okay. Then everybody will do this much first. Do this much. I'll show the next part. Yeah, first do this much. Only do this much.
मैम मेरा जो फ्लैट शेडो स्केच है वो रोटेट हो गया, बैक व्यू शो हो रहा है।
व्यू शो रहा है, आपने रोटेट, यहाँ पे कैसे रोटेट किया आपने? एक मिनट हाँ। यहाँ पे नीचे एक रीसेट करके ऑप्शन है, see this? Can you see the reset button here? At the bottom right side. Can you see a rounded thing? You can click on that. तो आपका ये रीसेट हो जाएगा।
यस मैम।
या डन ऑल ऑफ यू?
Yes,
आगे
ma'am.
बताओ, या आगे बताती हूँ, ठीक है? हो गया सबका इतना? लेकिन अनमोल यू हैव डन, श्रुति, अपर्णा? अपर्णा इज नॉट डूइंग इट। प्रणीता, रानी हो गया, सलेया?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, श्रुति?
Done, ma'am. Done.
ओके चल, नाउ लेट्स डू नेक्स्ट। आफ्टर डूइंग दिस अभी हम बैक साइड क्रिएट करने वाले। ये फ्रंट साइड हो गया ना, अभी बैक साइड। ओके, so what to do is copy this, control C and control R करना है। ओके, like this, control C and control R। okay, for Mac user it is command C and command R, like this, and click here on the right side. This is front and this is going to go back. Copy and control R. R is reflect, because we are going to any which ways reflect here on the back side. Okay, that's why we are using control R. Okay, now after reflecting, just concentrate, I will give you time to do it. Okay, तो आप पहले देख लेना मैं कैसे कर रही हूँ। What I did was next is control C and control R. Now either you can use this gizmo to rotate it manually like this and put it down back like this and place it. ये बहुत कुछ ऐसे करना पड़ता है। ओके, ये एक मेथड है, कर सकते हैं। अदरवाइज just use fitting option. Okay, now what is fitting? You need to press shift and F. Shift and F is fitting. Okay, fitting से क्या होगा? You will get all these blue points there. Okay, you need to just select this garment and rotate it and click it here. ये ऑटोमेटिकली जो बैक का पोजीशन है, बैक का जो शेप है, उसके हिसाब से ये फिट हो जाएगा। ओके, you can also fit it the front pattern also to the body. Okay, how to do that? Select the front pattern and click anywhere on the front blue button there. Okay, just click here and it will take the shape of the body. And now you can move this body like this. See this? You can move this gizmo. You can see this? There is red color ka thing, arrow. You can move it on the x-axis. The green color ka thing is to move the pattern in the y-axis, like vertically. If you want to move, then you are going to use this. Now this blue axis is to move the pattern in the z-axis. Okay, now what is z-axis? Like if you want to make the pattern more closer to the body or outwards. Okay, so just select this blue and move it in, move it out like this. See, when you're moving it out, it is apart from the body. When you move it inside, it is closer to the body. So keep it closer to the body, okay? Don't keep it inside the body like this. It should neither be inside, it should neither be too outwards. It should be closer to the avatar. Okay? It should not go in. See now, if you see this, it is slightly going inside the avatar. Okay? So slightly pull it out so that it is balanced on the top side of the avatar. Okay? Do this much. You need to copy this, Control C, Control R to reflect it. Then use Shift F to get the fittings option. Okay. Click on this and click on the front button. Click on the back pattern, click on the back side button, and you're done. Use the gizmos to move the patterns in the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Do this much. Let me know if you have any doubts in understanding this. रानी आप कर रहे हो क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
आप दिखा सकते हो आपका स्क्रीन जरा? Can you share your screen? Yes. Very good. Click on the blue and slightly pull it out. Yes. Okay. Yes. Perfect है. चलेगा, perfect है. Front का दिखाओ, rotate करना. Yes. Keep the pattern slightly closer to the body. Okay. You can slightly use the blue color का arrow and push it in. थोड़ा अंदर डाल दो. सिर्फ अवतार के अंदर नहीं जाना चाहिए, इतना देख लेना. Very good. Stop sharing your screen. अनमोल हो गया आपका? Can you share your screen and show me?
Ma'am, actually, I don't have mouse right now, so मेरा pattern बन गया है, but I'm not able to do the.
हाँ, तो mouse चाहिए. That's why I recommended that you need to have this mouse because.
Yeah, I forgot by mistake. Sorry.
No worries, no worries. लेकिन बाद में next class के लिए लेके आना.
Yeah, I will practice. Yeah.
श्रुति हो गया आपका? Show me.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yes. All right, ठीक है. ठीक. वैसे आप डायरेक्टली ऑल ऑफ यू जैसे रानी ने यूज किया है वैसे आप सब लोग यूज कर सकते हैं. लाइक यू कैन डायरेक्टली यूज योर लैपटॉप इटसेल्फ एंड यू कैन कीप जूम ऑन दैट.
Yeah, ma'am. From tomorrow, I'll use
नेक्स्ट
from my.
है ना, क्योंकि क्या है ना आप लोग जब भी स्क्रीन शेयर करते हो तो आई कैन सी मोर क्लियरली व्हेन इट इज फ्रॉम द लैपटॉप इटसेल्फ. ओके, बिकॉज एनी विच वेज आई ऑलवेज टेल लाइक डोंट डू इट व्हेन आई एम टीचिंग. तो आपको टाइम दिया जाएगा ना, तो यू कैन जस्ट शिफ्ट द स्क्रीन. ठीक है.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, Aparna, you're not able to do it, no?
Yes, actually, I'm not doing.
Okay, आपको मैं क्लास के बाद मिलती हूँ, ठीक है? Yes. श्रद्धा एंड प्रणीता का ऑलरेडी हो चुका है. Okay. All right. ठीक है. So yes. So now let's continue further. Yes. Now everybody concentrate on my screen. Don't do anything now. We are done with the front part and the back side part. Okay. Now we are going to do the stitching process. Okay. Stitching process करने के बाद we are going to reflect it on the other side. Without doing the stitching process, don't reflect it. Because फिर से यहाँ पे भी stitching करना पड़ेगा, वहाँ पे भी stitching करना पड़ेगा. Okay? So that's why we are going to do the stitching process now. So for stitching, you need to use end method. Okay, here we have stitching. Can you see the segments way? Okay, and the shortcut is N. This is for stitching. So select this N and we are going to stitch this side and on the top. Okay, so just click on this and then click on this. Okay, just click and click. Whenever you're stitching, you need to concentrate that it is parallel lines. It should not show the cross part like this. Let me show you. See, ऐसे cross नहीं दिखना चाहिए. Okay. So if it is showing cross, that means it is wrong. So what you just need to do is just click. See, this is showing cross. है ना? तो ये गलत है, ये wrong है. So whenever it shows the cross part, you just need to move the cursor on that line like this till you find the parallel line. Just move it like this on that line till you find the parallel line and then click to complete the function. Okay, this is done. Similarly, we are going to stitch this top lines also. Click on this line and this line. Okay, now see this is showing cross. So just move it on that line till you find the parallel line and then click. Okay, do this. Stitch it here and stitch it here. What is the shortcut for sewing?
N.
N. Yes. मिला आपको N? श्रुति नहीं मिल रहा आपको? It's here.
Yeah, I got it. How do I like, find if it is
How do we find what?
done? It just shows those lines. That's
Yeah,
all.
it shows those lines. Is it showing or not?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
It should not be in the cross form. It should be parallel. You can see the parallel lines here and you can see parallel lines here. It should be in parallel. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay? Pranita, Saleha, Shruti, Shraddha, done?
Yeah, done.
Okay, chal. Now next. Now we need to do, the sewing process is done. Now we need to reflect it on the other side. Okay, so how to do that reflection? Just select both the patterns with the transform pattern tool, A, okay. Then just use Control D, Command D if you're using Mac. Control D and just click here on the other side. You need to first select these two, Control D and click here. Now what is Control D? Control D, D for donkey. Okay, so Control D. So basically it is like whatever editing you are doing it here, it will reflect on the other side also. It forms a symmetry pattern. You can use Control C and Control V also to copy and paste it on the other side. But I'm not using Control C and Control V. Okay, I'm using Control D so that whatever editing you do like this, see this, if I'm doing editing here, it will reflect on the other side also. If I'm doing some editing here, it's going to reflect it on the other side also. That is the use of Control D option. Okay. So I did Control D. It has created everything duplicate on the other side with the sewing and everything and symmetry pattern also. Okay. So this, it's done. Now, after this, we just need to close this portion and we need to close this portion. Okay. So again, which tool for sewing?
N.
N. So use N. Click on this and click on this. So N is done. Click on this. This is right. Is it right?
No.
No. So we need to do what? You just need to scroll it down on that line till you find the parallel line and then click. Okay, ये हो गया. See, everything is done. ठीक है?
Yeah.
Now, before stimulation, अभी मैं stimulate करने वाली हूँ उसको so that it fits the complete avatar properly. Okay? Now, before stimulation, you have to pay attention on whether the patterns are too much far from the avatar. Okay? अगर patterns बहुत ही दूर है like this, तो कभी कभी क्या होता है, it will tear the fabric, it will show you the toned fabric. Okay, so it should be closer to the avatar, slightly closer to the avatar. Okay, and even the stitch lines, these stitch lines, you can see the stitch lines, so just make sure that the stitch lines are not going inside the avatar. So if it is slightly going inside, just pull it out like this slightly. Okay, just check from all the sides and then you can stimulate this. Okay, so everybody do this much first. Take a duplicate on the other side by using Control D, Command D, okay, to form a symmetry pattern. Stitch the other wherever there is opening, like on the back side and the front side. Do this much. Done? Is anybody facing problem? Rani, Shruti,
Done, ma'am.
Salaya? Okay, chalo. All right, so now look at the screen. Now we need to do stimulation. Okay, how to do stimulation? You just need to press space bar. Okay, click on the space bar. See, and it's going to fit the garment on the avatar like this. Okay, and when you press space bar, you will see the cursor also changing like this to the hand icon. Okay, that is the stimulation process is on. This hand icon is here. See, can you see this? So when you press the space bar, it will show you the hand. Again, if you press the space bar, it will show you the selection mode. See this? The 3D selection mode. You can select it and you will get the gizmo. Again, if you press the space bar, you will get the stimulation mode. This is stimulation mode. This is selection mode. I'm using the space bar again and again. This is selection mode. This is stimulation mode. I'm using this with the space bar. So you with the space bar, you can go to stimulation again and selection again. Okay. Now stimulation means you can shift, you can just shift the garments like this. You can make it like if it is toned or if it is not fitting the garment properly on the croquis, you can move the garment and you can just fix everything proper. Okay, if it is too like if the top is going too topwards, you can just pull the garment like this slightly. Okay, so there is a technique for pulling the garment also with the stimulation mode. That is, you can pull it harshly like this. Okay, pull it harshly. Okay, like harsh. Okay, but when you're leaving, like you're leaving the garment back to the normal, you need to leave it very slow, like this. You can pull it harsh, but leave it very slowly, like this. Okay, so now this garment has fitted properly on the croquis. So now you're not having any issues. But when there is a flowing garment, then it will may have some problems, and then you might use this techniques very carefully. Okay. So everybody stimulate the garment by using the space bar. Done the simulation? हो गया? Shruti,
No, ma'am.
Rani. Who is doing along with me? Shruti and Rani is doing. No, Aparna and Saleha का software का problem हो गया है. Shraddha and Pranita, are you doing along with me? Pranita is doing. Okay. Just let me know once you have done till here.
Done, ma'am.
Done?
Done, ma'am.
Okay. अभी quick revision कर लेते हैं फटाफट. Okay. You're going to answer. Anmol, you can also answer, though you have not done it because of your not having the mouse. Okay. But I think you understood the steps and everything, right? So, fatafat. Once the pattern is done. Okay. This pattern we did it with which tool? Come on. Which tool?
Polygon.
Polygonal tool. What is the shortcut for the polygon?
H.
H. After doing this, if I want to convert any straight line to a curved line, which tool?
C.
T. Very good. Now, after doing one side of the garment, what is the next step?
Control D.
The C and Control R.
Control C and Control R. Very good. Now, once we are done with the back, to do what?
We stitch the garment.
Yeah, we need to do what? We need to fit it to the avatar, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the shortcut for that? Fitting.
Shift
F.
F.
Shift F. Very good. We need to select the pattern and then click on the blue button. Okay. Select the backside pattern and click on okay. Now what is the next?
Stitching.
We will do stitching.
Yes. We need to do sewing, no, now.
No.
Yes.
What is the shortcut for sewing?
N.
N. Very good. We need to stitch here. And we need to stitch here. ये बराबर है stitching?
No.
What to do?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Parallel lines.
So we need to move
You
it
have
on
to
the
scroll
same
through
line.
the.
Yes, very good. ठीक है, ये हो गया stitching. बराबर है stitching?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
what to do next?
Ma'am, now copy
Now we
the
have to
left side.
copy
Before
the
copying what?
other
Next
side.
one. Control D.
Command D.
Control R.
Before using Control D, what is the first
We
step?
have to select the pattern.
Select everything.
Which
A.
A, no? Select A and
Yes.
select both.
Yes.
Then Control D. Perfect. Now what is the next step? Stimulate button.
No, ma'am. Stitching both
We
parts.
need to stitch
Stitching
this.
the center front and center.
Yes. So use what? N. N for stitching. Sewing. है ना?
Yes.
Now can I stimulate it? Do I need to check something?
Ma'am, stitching lines.
Yeah, we need to
Stitching lines.
See, this is going inside the body.
Yes.
क्या करें इसको select करना पड़ेगा pattern को. Okay, select with the see for anything selection in the 3D window we need to use this tool. Okay, so select this tool, select it, and move it up in the x-axis and or also yeah. Now what is the shortcut for stimulating?
Space bar.
Space bar. You got it. Stimulation. Now everybody mute yourself. Anmol, mute yourself. Yes. Now I'm going to quickly do the bottom also. Okay. Everybody just concentrate. Don't do anything now. Okay. Yeah. Now for creating a bottom, I want to create a skirt. Okay, so I'm quickly going to use all the steps. I'm going to ask questions now. You're going to tell me. But आपको क्या करना है ना, when you're answering, just unmute करके फिर से mute कर देना जल्दी से, because there is lots of disturbance your end. Okay? आंसर करने के लिए अनम्यूट करके फिर से म्यूट कर दो. ठीक है? All right? Now, I want to create a skirt, so I'm using polygon tool to create a pattern. So let me create a pattern first quickly. Okay? So using H tool, click, click, and click, click, and click. ये randomly मैंने एक shape बनाया, but I want to give a nice shape here. So which tool? C, and I'll just draw one shape like this. Okay? I'm using Z to move it and give a nice shape like this. Okay? Now, I've done with one side pattern. Same process, whatever the process I've used here, I'm going to use the same process. So select this, Control C and Control R, and I'm moving it back on the right side to create the backside reflection of the garment. Okay? Now, this is done. I'm going to use Shift and F method for fitting. Select the front part and do the fitting part. Okay? ये मैंने ऐसे ही अभी डाल दिया है. Select this and put it on the back side. Okay? But I feel that position of the skirt is not done proper. So I can move it next. Okay? So I'm using this red color ka arrow to move it on the, select the front garment, move it on the red arrow to move it in the x-axis. This is slightly in the y-axis. So this is fine. I'm selecting the back side, moving the x-axis, y-axis. Okay, bringing it slightly closer to the body. Okay, and I want to do the stitching on only on the right side. So I'm using which tool? N. Okay, that is sewing, segment sewing. Just click on this and scroll it, scroll it, scroll it till you find the parallel lines and click. Okay, so this is done. The stitching is done. We need not need to do the top side. Okay, we just only want the right side part. Now, one side is done. Select both the patterns. How I'm selecting both the patterns? With this tool, A tool. Select it like this, or else select one. Using Shift key, you can select the other one also. Select both. Control D and place it on the other side. Okay. Now we just need to fix the opening part, that is again with the N. Click on this, click on this, click on this, and click on this. Done. And after that, just stimulate the garment. And we are done with the skirt. Okay, clear with this? All the steps are clear? Whatever we did it for the top, the same thing we did it for the bottom also. Anything which is not clear till now? Anybody has any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Everybody is clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now how to save your file? You're going to go to File. Save project पहले करना है. Save project. Okay, I'm just using save as method. Okay, file, save as method, save as project. Use save as method. Okay, instead of using save project, use save as method, because it will create another object. Because what I did was, when I clicked on the save project, this project was already opened before. Okay, and it got saved in the same previous file. So I don't want to save it in the same previous file. That's why I'm using save as project. Okay, so save as project is done. Now go to your folder where you have created. I created my folder on documents, Radha 3D CLO assignments here. So go to that folder, go to your 3D project folder, give a name here. Okay, this is your first 3D garment. Okay, you will say project. Okay, first 3D project, and I'm saving it in this folder, and the project file name is ZPRJ. That is, Z is basically the 3D part. Okay, the 3D project. Okay, and save it as, click on save. So when you just check your project folder now, double click on this, see your project is saved in the library folder here. You can see that project. Okay. Similarly, you need to save the garment also. Okay. How to save the garment? Go to File, Save as Garment. Okay. Go to your folder again. That is, I created on Documents, Radha folder, 3D garments. And this is my first garment. Okay, we can call it as top and skirt. Okay, and here the garment file, it is saving in 3D PAC. That is the pattern file, the garment pattern file. Okay, it is a 2D pattern file. Okay, say okay to this, save it. And now if you check the library here, 3D garment, it will get saved here. See? So when you're saving your garment in the garment folder, it will just save it as only the garment. Okay, see this? You can see all the view of the garment, and this is the project file with all the views. Okay, and this is what you have done it in the first session itself. So everybody, I want you all to complete till here. Those who have not done today because of the other issues, you have to complete this. Okay, and in the WhatsApp group, you just take a screenshot of this. Okay, just use your screenshot. You can use print screen on your Windows machine, and you can just save it. And for the Mac user, Anmol, you just need to use Shift and 4. Shift Command and 4, and just take a screenshot like this. See this? You got a screenshot here. And this you have to post it in the group. Okay, everybody has to post the screenshot in the group itself once you have done till here, the first project. Okay, yeah, in the WhatsApp group you have to do it. Whatever we are doing in the class, you have to complete that and post it on the group. Okay, now what is the next thing you have to follow in the group is, I'm just sharing the screen again. Okay, we have a group here. Yeah, that's the group. Everybody needs to update this. Okay, we have a student list. Okay, select this student list. Control C, copy this, paste it here. Okay, now suppose Shruti has completed her first assignment. She just need to write it as day 1. That's it. Okay, after completion, you need to modify this, day 1. Okay, once she finishes the second 2 assignment, she need to upload it on the group and just update this list as 2. That is day 2. Then comma 3, comma 4. This will let me know that how many students have completed till what all assignments. Okay, clear with this, and you just need to send this. Now suppose Shruti has sent this first. Okay, Shruti, आपका day 1 हो गया ना, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Now once suppose Shruti has done with day 1 assignment. Okay, and she has sent this. Okay, she has sent this. All right, in the group. Now, after completing Shruti has completed this. Now, Soumya ने suppose उसने day 1 complete किया है. अभी उसको update करना है. So how she is going to do it? She need to take this, the latest list, not this list. Don't take this list now. Whatever comes from the bottom, that is your latest list. So this is the latest list. Copy this one, paste it here, and Soumya update करेगी day 1. Got it, everybody? So those who are updating this list, you have to take the bottom list, latest list. All right, clear with this? Any questions in this?
No, ma'am.
All are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Yeah.
anybody has any questions in this? Any questions? Anmol, you're clear? Saleha? Rani?
Yes, ma'am.
Aparna?
Yes, clear.
Okay. All right then. So we'll stop here today. I'm just stopping the recording.